In this video, we're exploring the best co-op games on Xbox Game Pass that are perfect for playing with friends. Now, this is just our list, and you might have your own favorites. If we missed any, feel free to share them in the comments. We'd love to know your picks. Warhammer 40k Darktide offers fantastic combat mechanics that allow players to unleash chaos with various techniques and combinations, providing plenty of enjoyment. The game features an amazing soundtrack that enhances the overall experience, setting the mood for intense battles. Players can expect normal headshot mechanics with ranged weapons, contributing to the immersive gameplay. The game's storyline feels like just the beginning of a larger saga, promising a captivating narrative. With outstanding character design and world building, Warhammer 40,000 Darktide creates a rich and immersive universe for players to explore. The shooting mechanics are spot on, with each weapon feeling distinct and satisfying to use. Melee combat adds a sense of weight and impact to the fights, making every encounter feel intense. The game offers action-packed missions designed for team play, providing a highly customizable experience with various quests, challenges, and objectives to tackle. Visually, Warhammer 40,000 Darktide boasts great graphics, showcasing the beauty of the 40,000 universe and delivering a next-gen experience with impressive ray tracing technology. It's a worthy addition to the 40k universe, blending the beloved Vermintide formula with the iconic Warhammer setting. Gotham Knights is an action RPG where you play as one of the Bat family: Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, or Robin. After Batman's death, your mission is to protect Gotham from a new wave of criminals while solving mysteries and fighting notorious villains. Each hero has a unique combat style. Batgirl is a brawler, Nightwing is agile, Red Hood is powerful with ranged attacks, and Robin focuses on stealth. The game offers co-op play, where you and a friend can team up as different heroes and explore Gotham together. While the story is engaging and the combat enjoyable, the flight and movement mechanics can feel clunky, and some activities become repetitive. The game also includes lots of collectibles, quests, and customization. Switching characters and getting familiar with the controls can make the experience more fun. In short, it provides a solid co-op experience for superhero fans. Cassette Beast is an open-world RPG where you explore the island of New Wirral, capturing monsters and recording them onto cassette tapes. The game lets you transform into these monsters and use their abilities in turn-based battles. The fusion system lets you combine two monsters to create new ones, and battles involve using elemental strengths and weaknesses. You can customize monsters with stickers and level them up to 5 stars, unlocking evolutions at max level. The fusion meter lets you combine with your partner to become a stronger monster. The story follows your character who starts on a beach and meets a girl who can turn into a monster using a cassette player. The game focuses on strategy, monster customization, and discovering new creatures without too much grinding. With cool monster designs and a great soundtrack, Cassette Beast is a unique, fun choice for co-op play. Remnant 2. Remnant 2 is a game with smooth and responsive combat, like the Soul series. It has great music and dialogue, making you feel like you're really in the game. The atmosphere, visuals, and vibrations add to the experience. Multiplayer has gotten much better, making it easier to play with others. The world is big and full of cool bosses, different enemies, and secrets to find. You can get special items like weapons and armor. You can level up your character in a new way, picking skills that match how you like to play. The graphics are awesome, and the shooting feels even better than before. There are lots of hidden things to discover in the game, making it even more fun. The story might be a bit complicated, but it's interesting, especially your character's journey. Playing with friends in co-op mode is great, and the game is balanced for it. People love the gameplay and the intense fights. There are many armor sets to choose from, like the Realmwalker set, which lets you move around a lot. It's a game that keeps you hooked. Gunfire Reborn. Gunfire Reborn is a fun first-person shooter with RPG and roguelike elements. Available. You can play solo or team up with up to 3 friends in 4-player co-op. Each hero has unique abilities, and the game features procedurally generated levels, weapons, and items, offering endless replayability. The gunplay is satisfying, and there are lots of weapon builds to choose from. The Spiritual Assault mode adds variety, and bosses have unique mechanics like DPS checks. The game gets regular updates, and its bright, colorful graphics make it visually appealing. Co-op play is the highlight. making it more enjoyable and less repetitive than solo play. While some gameplay elements like scrolls and ascensions just provide stat boosts and the controller support could be smoother, the game remains fun and challenging. If you enjoy FPS and roguelike games, Gunfire Reborn is a great co-op experience to try with friends. A Way Out is a unique co-op game perfect for playing with a friend. You and your partner control two prisoners, Leo and Vincent, who must work together to escape prison and deal with unexpected twists. The game features split-screen gameplay, letting you experience each character's perspective at the same time. It offers a mix of activities like fighting, sneaking, driving, and solving puzzles, making teamwork crucial. With the Friend Pass, only one player needs to own the game to play together. The game is relatively short, 6 to 10 hours, which makes it a great weekend play. While some puzzles are simple and there may be occasional glitches, the deep story and emotional moments make it worthwhile. So, A Way Out is a fun and memorable co-op experience that's perfect for anyone looking for a quick but engaging game with a friend. Sea of Thieves is an exciting game where you go on adventures in a world that feels like the Caribbean. You can do lots of fun stuff like fishing, hunting, and even fighting big sea monsters. One cool thing about the game is that you can play with your friends. You work together to sail ships, explore, and finish missions. You can also make your ship and characters look unique with different skins. The game looks amazing too, with beautiful graphics that make you feel like you're really there. The weather changes and day turns into night, making it feel even more real. But the best part is that you get to create your own stories in the game. You can have epic battles with other pirates, solve puzzles, and find hidden treasure. It's all about exploring and having fun with your friends. If you love adventure and pirates, you'll enjoy Sea of Thieves. Gears 5 is perfect for fans of action, co-op, or multiplayer games. The campaign follows Kate Diaz as she uncovers her ties to the enemy and the looming threat to her world. While the story is engaging, it lacks depth, and Kate's character feels underdeveloped. However, the game's stunning visuals, exciting environments, and intense battles make up for it. Campaign replayability is enhanced with new skins and tougher difficulties. For PvP enthusiasts, Gears 5 offers modes for all skill levels, rewarding teamwork and providing fun for casual and competitive players alike. PvE fans can enjoy Horde mode, surviving waves of enemies, or Escape, a fast-paced, time-limited challenge. Customizable characters and classes add variety. The standout feature is a 3-player co-op, available online or in split screen. Combat is satisfying, with a range of weapons like the iconic Gnasher shotgun, though gunplay isn't as sharp as in earlier games, and AI teammates can be inconsistent. Despite some flaws, Gears 5 offers thrilling combat and co-op fun. Grounded is a game where you shrink down to ant size and explore a backyard. The graphics look nice, and the fighting and building parts of the game are fun. You'll discover big things like giant apple cores and baseballs. You can pick one of 4 teenage characters from the 90s and go on a big adventure to solve a mystery. The goal is to survive, figure out why you're shrinking, and find a way back to normal size. Along the way, you'll face tough challenges, meet new friends, and battle big bosses. The game has a cool story with lots of surprises. The sound effects and music make it exciting, especially during fights. The game pays attention to small details like bugs, plants, and materials, making everything look realistic. The game's physics and atmosphere feel good too. Grounded is a new game with lots of cool features like building stuff and playing with friends. The graphics are great, and you'll always have something new to do. It's a fun game for anyone who likes adventures and exploring with friends. Wild Hearts is a co-op hunting game where you battle powerful creatures called kimono. Set in a world inspired by feudal Japan, you use weapons and special tech called karakuri to fight these beasts. The game offers a fun mix of strategy and action, with karakuri devices letting you set traps, build defenses, and deal extra damage. You can team up with friends in co-op mode to take on tough creatures together and progress through the story. The game looks great with impressive art, music, and fun gameplay. While it's enjoyable solo, co-op play is a highlight. However, there are a few drawbacks like frustrating camera angles, control issues, and odd hitboxes. The multiplayer also has a skill wall, and the transmog system requires a lot of grinding. Despite that, Wild Hearts is a solid pick for hunting game fans, especially if you enjoy co-op play and creative combat mechanics. Overcooked 2, Overcooked 2 is a chaotic cooking game where you and your friends work together to prepare and serve food under wild conditions. You can play solo, locally, or online with up to 4 players. The game features themed kitchens with challenges like conveyor belts and moving platforms, and you'll have to manage different roles such as chopping, cooking, and serving. Time management is key as you juggle multiple orders, while special mechanics like teleporters and moving walkways add to the challenge. In solo mode, you control 2 chefs at once, making organization and prioritization even more important. The game becomes harder with each level, requiring replay to improve your scores. It's best played with friends or family, as communication and teamwork are crucial to success. In short, it is a fun, fast-paced game that's perfect for anyone looking for a chaotic co-op experience. Next up is Wo Long, Fallen Dynasty. It is an action-packed RPG set in a dark fantasy version of China's 3 kingdoms, during the fall of the Han Dynasty in 184 AD. You play as a nameless militia soldier, fighting for survival while discovering your true power. The fast-paced combat features smooth swordplay inspired by Chinese martial arts, with clear enemy attack patterns that reward players for learning them. There are many weapons, each with unique special moves, offering various playstyle options. The follower system lets you recruit AI companions who level up with you, making tough battles easier. The deflection system adds strategic depth by allowing you to deflect damage like fire or poison. The virtue system lets you unlock powerful spells based on how you distribute your stats, offering flexibility. However, the game has some downsides, such as limited endgame content, a lackluster story, occasional FPS drops, and audio issues. Despite these flaws, the game's combat and systems provide an enjoyable experience. War Tales is a tactical RPG set in a chaotic world where you lead a group of mercenaries fighting for survival. The game offers great exploration, with a vast world full of treasure, loot, and secrets. You can level up your characters through different professions and even add animal companions to your team. Combat is turn-based and requires careful strategy, but it can feel repetitive with large groups or many animals. There's also a co-op mode that lets you team up with friends for more fun. While the game has strong features like deep progression, crafting, and minigames, it does have some issues, including buggy pathfinding, repetitive combat, and a grind for better gear. Some dialogue choices are basic, and there are occasional bugs. In short, War Tales offers a fun and engaging experience, especially for fans of tactical games and co-op play. Valheim is a survival game set in a world inspired by Norse mythology, where you play as a fallen warrior trying to prove yourself to Odin. The game features a massive, procedurally generated world with different biomes, each filled with unique resources and dangerous creatures. You'll start by crafting basic tools, building structures, and fighting enemies like trolls and draugrs. Combat can feel slow early on, but it improves as you upgrade your gear. The multiplayer aspect shines in Valheim, allowing up to 10 players to team up, build, explore, and fight bosses together. The crafting and building systems are rewarding, with plenty of room for creativity, while the game's simple graphics and atmospheric music create a nostalgic, immersive experience. While transporting items between settlements can be a hassle and combat feels clunky at first, Valheim offers a challenging and fun adventure that's best enjoyed with friends. It's a must-play for survival and Viking fans. Monster Hunter Rise is a great game. The gameplay is awesome, and the story is better than in other Monster Hunter games. The music sounds beautiful, and the Palico and Palamute companions look super cute. The game looks stunning with its nice graphics. The best part is the combat. It's so cool with lots of moves and attacks you can do, thanks to special abilities and skills. There are also new things like riding monsters and finding special creatures that make fights more interesting. Each weapon has its special style. You can move around really fast using wire bugs. The story is different from other games. There's a monster that gets stronger, and you have to do rampage quests with all kinds of monsters. There are lots of different monsters to fight, and using wire bugs makes you feel like a ninja. The game is colorful and has different cultures in it, with lots of cool places to explore. The final boss battles are really exciting and have special challenges. You can play it by yourself or with friends, and it's always a blast. Deep Rock Galactic is a co-op game for 1 to 4 players where you take on the role of space dwarves, exploring dangerous, randomly generated caves. Teamwork is key as you mine resources, fight alien monsters, and complete missions. You can choose from 4 classes: Gunner, for heavy firepower, Scout to light up dark caves, Driller to create tunnels, and Engineer to set up defenses. Each class brings something unique to the team. The game also lets you customize your dwarf's appearance and gear, with optional cosmetic DLC that doesn't affect gameplay. Between missions, you can relax at the space station by drinking beer, dancing, or enjoying the game's humor. With its variety of biomes, enemies, and missions, the gameplay stays fresh, and regular updates add even more content. Whether you play with friends or solo, Deep Rock Galactic offers a fun, replayable experience. It Takes Two is a co-op platform game where you play as Cody and May, a couple turned into dolls by a magic spell. You'll need to work together to fix your relationship and turn back into humans. Each level introduces new mechanics, and you'll face puzzles, mini-games, and challenges that require teamwork. The game is beginner-friendly with checkpoints to keep things moving, focusing on motor skills rather than high precision. The vibrant, creative environments and smooth animations make it a visually fun experience. Playing with a friend or partner is a blast, especially with the Friends Pass, which lets one player invite someone for free. However, the story and dialogue can feel weak at times, and some puzzles are repetitive with obvious solutions. Despite these flaws, It Takes Two is a fun, creative co-op game that's perfect for friends or couples looking to solve puzzles and enjoy a memorable experience together. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed our list of the best co-op games on Xbox Game Pass. If we missed one of your favorites, don't forget to let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Make sure to like the video and subscribe for more gaming content. See you next time!